Testing, testing. There we go. Coming through now. Now, as I was saying, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Aniki. We are doing Kagurabachi live reactions. Let's go ahead and get that Inception off screen. Hopefully, the way I have this set up has enough of a transparency filter so that I don't have to worry about getting copyright struck midstream trying to read this. Uh, Honestly, I don't know how long the stream is going to be. It's probably not going to be that long. But I've been enjoying Kaguarbachi. I'm actually working on a script for this series right now on just in general the unique place that it holds, as far as the way it's interacted with fandom, etc. over the past couple years. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some music. You guys won't be able to hear because I don't want to get copyright struck. But let's stuff. Figure out what I want to listen to, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop in. So gives people time to come through. Yes, yes, we're really hoping the filter protects us because I want to be able to read stuff and have people actually be able to see what I'm reading. I feel like this should be enough of a distortion that uh, it should be fine, but I don't. So we'll see. Make sure you say something if I do get the good old copyright strike, since I think the last time the issue wasn't that the visual was on screen. I think it was that the audio was coming through. So I think we should be good. That said, I'm getting straight into business. Let's go with the single page format for now. All right. So, last chapter, the sword master kind of stabbed, and by kind I mean directly stabbed Chihiro. Uh, and then Samura pulled up, ready to fight the sword master in a 1v1. So, we're gonna see how this goes. We got a lot of thoughts on Samura's arc, his relationship with Iori, uh, time skips or not, etc. And we're getting close to the end of our arc, so depending on how this chapter goes, it will determine whether or not I want to like go through all of that right now, if I want to try to wait until it feels like the arc is actually at the end. Of course, we open up with the black flames, which are caused by Samura burning his life up, healing Chihiro's heart to recover from the wound. It's worth noting that last chapter, Shiba was talking about if he joins the fight or if he should not join the fight, as well as whether or not it'll be if he should be prioritizing trying to win today or getting the people together who may have a chance at defeating him in the future. I think Shiba is a pretty cautious guy, so I'm pretty sure he's going to lean more towards getting the people in for the future. But let's see. Calm down, little baby. What you doing? You got Lion King on. No. This black power, it's like that other time. Power that transcends the threshold of death. But the Tobimune was still intact. This time it's different. This sensation. Mr. Samura's staking his own life. And we get a shot of Iori. There's anything, I'm a girl dad. I'm always worried about Iori, how she's gonna handle all the nonsense that's going on. I won't let anyone die, even though I have the intent, but because I'm weak as a swordsman, I failed. I think it sucks that Chihiro is constantly like harping on himself, but it's good for, I would say, the power clipping of the series, that we don't necessarily have to jump like way higher, and that his sword style, his swordsmanship is what's going to be focused on, him learning through imitation. It's worth noting that he hasn't actually known Samura that long, and he's been using the AI Purity White style as his main combat style with no real master. He's just been kind of winging it. So we have like a through line for him to improve, which is good, as well as getting better access and control over the intense Truro. So let's see. Uh, Black flames fed by the spark of life. We got Samura. You guys probably can't even see that whole panel because I have this structured in a way so that you can't. Cool. The first thing is Samura's hearing, and it looks like Shiba is grabbing Azami. Okay, so we're gonna save Azami. That's good. The effect covers everything in the range of Samura's awareness. Its power surpasses the Magatsumi's. Okay. The Magatsumi's flowers are burning up. The victims are recovering. What happened, Samura? Based on your judgment, countless people who do not deserve it will die. Soga's all right, Soga. No, that's your judgment. The Magatsumi's power to consume life focuses entirely on one man. Okay. Got more people being healed. So a good chunk of the staff is being healed here. Hey, it's Cameron Bailey. And if nobody got me on stream, Cameron Bailey got me. I'm gonna try to see how active the little one is later. But after this stream, I'll probably come back in like an hour or two and do that Street Fighter stream I told you I would do this weekend. Just to see what we can do. See if we can make it happen. Uh, Focuses entirely on one man. All right. Everyone managed to escape lethal wounds. The rest is up to you, Shiba. Right. Which is why. And in response, Samura applies the full force of his black flames to himself. I'll reduce you to the brink of death and return you to your dungeon. See, what's worth noting here, though, is that Samura cannot win. And I don't mean like, oh, he physically is incapable of winning. What I mean is, based on this outfit, the Swordmaster is still in Yura's body. So even if Samura wins this fight temporarily, the Shinichi is going to land near the body of the actual Swordmaster. He's going to pick it up and still be fine. I do feel like that's kind of been an oversight here in this strategy. Like they kind of forgot that Samura is going like that Soga is in somebody else's body right now. It also seems like it'd be a little early to kill off Yura, so this is one of those you're doomed before you start kind of situations, but it's gonna look cool. R.I.P. Samura. All right, let's see. So we're going in instant block. See, again, the art in this series is actually insane. Like he's really been coming into his own as he's developed as an artist and like kept doing the series. It's really genuinely been great to witness. Here, looks like we should experience this as a yep. The power to annihilate all life, counteracted by the marginally stronger power to restore all life. What remains are two sword fighters, which we know Soga is supposed to be the better sword fighter, so. Dueling with only their raw bodies, returning to the point of origin. Okay, okay. We actually see some damage. Ever since he was entrusted with the Shinichi, enchanted blade at the age of 18, every duel became an execution. Okay. Just like the old days, Soga said. Oh, see, he's basically going for the stab, which is, similar to the B move. So, okay, this is what I like about this too is that since we're focusing primarily on like swordsmanship abilities, we can see the transference of the swordsman technical skills into the actual application of their abilities. Like the centipede is like his slashes, obviously B stings. All right, we're cooking, we're cooking, keeping it smart, keeping it clean. We're slightly ahead. Class slashed over the face. Let's see. He aimed for his finger. Somewhere's going to heal that. Even through their force, even though their force was slightly greater at the outset, Samura's flames didn't have the capacity to heal his existing wounds. You think you can take me on wounded. You're not a fool. Mr. Samura, you knew how this would end. I think it's funny that everybody calls him Mr. Samura, even like Soga. As for the enchanted blade you're depending on, you managed to stop it from turning to dust, but you don't have the capacity to regenerate it. You're the last bastion. Oh, that's a bad sign. Anytime we get once we start doing like this, and we start having these conversations, somebody's gonna die. That's been consistent throughout the entire series. Like when Soga and uh, Chihiro were dueling, that was how that went down. Uh, it's just, well, what are you struggling for? You're betting on the future. What do you expect to see from all of it? In every way, he's inadequate. I'm guessing this is going to be in reference to Chihiro. The inadequate comment. Ever since you were tiny, your life was devoted to the sword. At 18, you had already achieved mastery. I can see how Chihiro would seem inadequate to you. But until 3 years ago, he was forging swords. His life has been fraught with confusion. In every way, he's just getting started. Let's go. And Shiba's trying to grab Chihiro. Chihiro, we need to withdraw for Samura's sake. He already. And we see. Okay, this is going to be the one last sword slash. The final cut. The shock of both men sheathing their swords sends rubble flying, their surroundings pulverized by the Magatsumi's destructive force and restored by the Tobimune's flames. And now, as both men draw their swords, the rubble begins to melt from the heat. And within that surreal miasma, they meet at the very apex of swordplay. This vision burns into Chihiro's eyes to prepare for next time. Destroy the Magatsumi and slay Akemura Soga. Ooh. Okay. So this confirms that this arc specifically probably has about like I'd say 2 to 3 chapters left. The series is pretty good about like wrapping arcs and then moving straight into the next phase. So my takeaway here is going to be that we're going to get the conclusion of this duel. Shiba's going to start evacuating people next chapter for sure. Like he's going to get people out, and then we're going to um, have to regroup, start thinking. The Hishaku is going to have to reset. Obviously, Yura's going to have to get his body back. If Soga feels like Yura deserves his body back, I think he will because they seem to have similar ideologies. But yeah, um, this feels like one of those moments where there's a lot that can happen in the direction that they want to go. We'll see. I don't want to. I don't want to do too much right away. I don't want to jump on too many things, but I can most certainly say you're not reading this series. By the time I finish this script, you should be reading this series. Or once I upload this script, you should be reading this series. Because I'm actually working on doing a full blown essay on the greatness of Kagurabachi right now, and I just want to get that finished and upload it. So I should see you guys a little later today when I'm doing my Street Fighter stream. I'm not gonna have this one run long. I'm not. You can tell I didn't bring on a party of people and do like the usual round table or anything like that. Uh, I'll see what the squad wants to do next week. If they want to actually start doing that, we will. But right now, that's where I'm gonna prioritize that energy. So thank you everybody who popped by real quick. This is only just a quick, like a 15-minute stream. But I'm glad I got to read this with you guys. I appreciate you all. So, man, this, what we got today, and the direction this is going, the sacrifice that Samura is making, especially because Samura has kind of been the entirety of his art wanting to kind of die nobly. Man, if I and I'm gonna be patient with this one. So I appreciate you, Cameron. Anybody else who came through, like Alves, everybody enjoy yourselves. We'll be back next week for sure.